video. And today, guys, we're jumping in with Battlewasps. Now, I have not used Battlewasps yet, and yeah, this is going to be the return of parasite infestation. I have not used parasite infestation in probably over a year. It's basically since its initial nerf of having to have 4 more insect monsters with different names in your deck, which we now do have. So that is pretty good. Now, Battlewasps. Battlewasps are, we haven't got much, I think, in the terms of Battlewasps. I don't know how much there are, as well, in the terms of how much cards they have, to still come into, from the TCG into this game. But right now, we've only got a couple. We only got one big main, or big main UR anyway, synchro monster, but we also have this other one. But I'm hoping Battlewasps get more support and they could see more light, but we'll see how things go. So for our deck that we are using today, we have 2 primitive butterflies, 3 howling insects, 3 infernity beetles, 3 Battlewasp arbalist, the rapid fire, 2 resonance insects, 1 transcata, you know, double cosmic, double econ, and double floodgate for extra. Yes, we have 1 Battlewasp, Helm of the Conquering Bow, Bryonic, Aramaids, Siphon Lord Zeta, Underground Arachnid, and then Battlewasp, Halberd the Charge. Okay, so what this deck? This deck, we'll start off with Primitive Butterfly. Primitive Butterfly is a really good card, especially if you're going second, because if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can increase the levels of all insect type monsters you control by 1, which can lead to easier synchro summons and stuff like that, which is pretty useful. And it's also just a free special summon, so you have 2 summons per turn. Howling Insect is our searcher for basically almost every card in this deck, bar Arbalist. Excuse me. Bar Arbalist the Rapid Fire. Infernity Beetle is going to be our main tuner for this deck. Pretty easy card, is good card to have. With Arbalist, you can easily special summon because you can target 1 level 3 or lower insect monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster in defense position. So you can set your Infernity Beetle and then end your turn, and it gets destroyed, and you survive next turn. You come back and you have boom. You can this Battlewasp in your hand. You can go for the immediately easy 6-star synchro summon, which will then get you your 6-star boys. Then you have Resonance Insect, which is a searcher for Primitive Butterfly. Again, you know, if you're going, even if you're going first, you can set this, and next turn, you lose your monster, boom, you got your Primitive Butterfly, and hopefully you can go from there. And Transcicada, or whatever it is a pretty decent card. It can only be, however, you can only use an insect synchro with this. That's why we've only got 1. This card is special summoned. You can special summon 1 molt tokens. It's a level 3/0/0, not a tuner. Once token special summon this effect is on the field, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except insect type monsters, which is fine. Yeah, and then we've got not really much way in terms of backer removal, so we've got a couple econ or a couple cosmics. Battlewasp, Helm of the Conquering Bow is a card that is pretty good when it's synchro summoned with a synchro monster as a material. So if we get a 6-star and then we go get an Infernity Beetle, we can get this guy out. You don't have to, but it just gives this guy an extra battle or an extra attack during the battle phase, which is pretty good. Also, it has other effects. Is you can use the following effects of Battlewasp, Helm of the Conquering Bow once per turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can make all monsters your opponent controls lose 1,000 attack and defense. At the end of the battle phase, if your opponent has not taken battle damage at this phase, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Battlewasp monster in your graveyard. So if you're attacking defense position monsters and you don't deal damage, you can deal an extra bit of damage with the Battlewasps. Probably not going to be dealing too much extra damage because we're not using that many Battlewasps, but it could be kind of useful. And then we have Battlewasp, Halberd the Charge, 1 insect type tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. Once per turn during damage calc, if this card attacks an opponent's monster with equal or higher attack, you can have the attack of the opponent's monsters during damage calc only. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each Battlewasp monster you control on the board. So that's pretty good. I think that includes themselves. That is pretty much it. Underground Arachnid's pretty good. It's like your Samurai Destroyer, but for insects, which is useful. Since you don't normally get to use that in other decks because you need insects, but we're using a very insect-heavy deck, so hopefully we should be okay. So we're gonna go in and hop onto the ladder here. So I'm gonna jump in with our first duel, guys. Okay, so let's go in with the first one. Hopefully this goes well. I don't know how well this is gonna go. I fear I fear for the back row. Importantly, like the thing I fear for the most is the back row. That's going to be probably ridden within people's decks. So let's hope for the best. Okay, so we got going second, which is really good. So if we do want to open up with primitive butterfly, we can really go to town, or we won't. We'll just open up with 3. How does that happen? Like, come on, man. Why does I know we have 3 of them in the deck, but like, why is this statistically what are the chances of that happening? Jesus, man. And then we have black wings, which is terrible, which isn't great. I'm gonna be honest. Double back row, probably got blackbird close. The whole goddamn shebang, really. Which isn't great. So I don't know. He's gonna tribute it off for Assault Blackwing, Kunai the Drizzle. Who uses these Blackwings? And we draw Floodgate. Okay, well, this is going absolutely nowhere. Floodgate's useful though because it's going to shut down. We'll set that. It's going to shut down the synchro, easy synchro summons. But I fear for Blackbird close, which means just we're probably gonna get Solemn Wishes. What the hell? What are you using? Okay, so that's 1 back row we don't have to worry about. If it was 2 Solemn Wishes, I wouldn't mind. It just means that we wouldn't have to worry about any in particular back row, but Solemn Wishes. I'm probably gonna Floodgate whatever he summons because I have to summon an insect with Howling Insect, and I don't want to Parasite infestation did okay. I don't want to. Okay, just gonna battle phase. I don't want to lose it, but he's just not gonna do anything. This scares me. This does scare me. Hang Insect will activate. Who we're gonna grab? There's not really much people we can grab, is there? So does that include himself? You know, I'm actually gonna grab a Resonance Insect. I'm gonna grab a Resonance Insect. What is this? Well, it's something he can activate. It's something that he can activate. Top deck Cosmic. Fortunately not. Alright, so we have all our tuners in hand pretty much. Well, bar 1. Unless it's Treacherous Trap Hole. Maybe. I kind of want to go for Underground Arachnid. I'm gonna go for Underground Arachnid. I don't get to use this much, and I fear for my life. Not actual, but I fear for whatever the hell back row this is. We can do this, and then we can add Primitive Butterfly back to our hand. This is a really good card, but I feel like we're gonna get absolutely melted by whatever this is. And so there's Primitive Butterfly in our hand. Is a beautiful card to have. Now we can activate this, right? We can just go ahead and straight up steal his Kunai the Drizzle. And then we'll see if he decides to activate what he's going for. He does not. We're going to go to the battle phase. He's going to have to activate it now. We can't activate it. Oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I think it's... I think I couldn't activate any cards when he did that, so I feel like it might be Blackbird Delta Reverse, or whatever it's called, destroys all face down spell and traps when you have a Blackwing on the board. Circle the Dawn. Super Patrol. Ooh, this could really screw me over. There's if a black. So let me see about Circle the Dawn. Target 1 Blackwing must you control. If a I think I'm gonna Floodgate this. I actually think I'm gonna Floodgate it. I'm gonna Floodgate Circle the Dawn. Okay, no, maybe it's not anti-reverse. Maybe it's not. I thought it might have been because he couldn't activate anything in response to me, but it didn't seem like it mattered. Just turn. No. Okay. I can't do that. Oh, I could have done that. I could go for Battlewasp, big Battlewasp, but I don't think I will. I might summon, you know, let's just set Howling Insect and go into the battle phase. I'm just really worried about what the hell My turn. Really worried about this trap card, which I don't really know what it is yet. We kind of used up our floodgate trap hole, so that's probably pretty bad. And we got Steam the Cloak. I don't know what kind of Blackwing deck this guy's using, but it's very odd. It's very odd. A lot of single tributes, unless he's doing some tributes on the stuff. Another kunai. That is a 6-star synchro summon, which is pretty good for him if he wants it. 5+1/6, get a 5-star tuner. Could go for Brionic, which would suck. Actually, Brionic wouldn't suck right now since he didn't have any cards in hand. I'm thinking we don't have any 5 stars. Actually, do we have Iron Maids, don't we? So black armed wing. What the hell? With piercing. This is not sorry. That's not too bad. We don't have any cards. Good news is I think we're okay. If this card would be destroyed by battle. What? This card attacks a okay. You have to attack a defense position monster, you silly boy. I realized, I was like, wait, what? You silly man, you silly boy. We have Iron Maids, right? Yeah, okay. I'm almost forgetting what cards I'm using. Silly boy. Whoops. I just literally blanked for a sec, sorry. Alright, Iron Maids, keep reminders. I don't think we need it. I'm not BMing. I think it's a Blackwing card or Blackwing trap. So rather risk losing, I can guarantee myself the W thanks to our underground arachnid. And our Maids keeper of boundaries. Alright, cool. Just to secure the W, not to BM him or anything like that. It's literally just to secure that W. And yeah. Alright, so we're gonna jump in with our second duel. But yeah, I could not have read my opponent there at all. I didn't know what cards it was. Like if it could have been like Cosmic or Galaxy, or maybe it was Concentrated Current, but why didn't he use it, you know? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. We're going second, which is really dope, but Crow is here. Wow, that's a really great hand, isn't it? Oh lord. It's a really great hand. And yep, of course it is. I knew it would be. Is that for us the elite? I don't know what we're supposed to do here, really. We don't have any other insects since man. This is really frustrating. Alright, let's see though. Maybe things will be okay. Okay, so he ends his turn, which is pretty good. We do draw Resonance Insect. Alright, so let's start off with a bit of a Cosmic. I probably should have got Black Whirlwind. Backlash. Black Whirlwind. Alright, this is doable. This is doable, okay? So I'm going like that. Okay, so Zephyros is in the graveyard. The good news is that we do have ourselves a Floodgate Trap Hole. And there's Sirocco the Dawn. I'm not gonna Floodgate Sirocco the Dawn. I know he's probably gonna tribute off Sirocco the Dawn for Zephyros, and then there's Bora's Spear. Oh, there's Parasite. I don't know if that will be alright though. I have Econ, so I'm okay. I do have that Econ. Boom, I'm gonna Econ that up. Should have kept it maybe, but who cares? Okay, so Sirocco the Dawn is down. We need a tuner. Thank you. So Underground Arachnid's gonna be pretty good. Actually, ooh, god. Oh, this is kind of sketch though, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna try it. If that is anti-reverse, I'm done for. It is not anti-reverse. Okay, cool. No, anti-reverse. No, sorry, sorry, Blackbird close. Sorry, it is not Blackbird close. Cool. Okay, so he's got one card face down. We have a Sirocco with the Dawn, which is pretty good because if we would be destroyed by battle, I can destroy the monsters, not when we're destroyed by. And Parasite's gonna come in and really just help us out by wasting his draw phase, so that's pretty good. Now here comes Zephyr's to Elite. So what's he returning to the hand? So he's returning the Black Whirl into his hand, which we know that's Black Whirlwind. Now that's an insect. We're not gonna do that. Cloak the Steam. That's fine. He can do that. We're going to floodgate the synchro monster that comes out of this. 5. He can go for a 9-star if he wants to with my parasite. And then arachnid, the range hour, makes sense. Good card to have. I'd love to keep that and then like steal it next turn, but he will of course in turn. What's the word I'm looking for? He will in turn destroy my underground arachnid when he brings back Steam. Cloak. Which is pretty good for him. I think I can steal his token too. So this is coming into a long duel already. Almost 15 minutes into this video. Steam cloak effect activates. Actually, does he have? Yeah, that makes sense. 3, 5. He's a 6-star. This card can't be attributed though, right? Nope, he left. Oh no, never mind. Cool, he just left anyway, so it doesn't matter. Underground Arachnid coming in clutch twice now. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to jump in with our third and final duel. Hopefully things go well. I mean, this video is getting on the long side. We got like, it's at 15 minutes right now, just after doing 2 duels. Especially because of my stupid dummy long intro, but whatever. So we're going first, which is not too great against Toons. That's a bit sketch, isn't it? We'll set insect. This isn't terrible as long as he doesn't open up like dummy good hand. Like he's got like if he has like where's parasite, unless he has a tune roll or tune table of contents. She does not have. Underground Arachnid, he does also not have. We can try attacking this guy. Alright, let's do Bryonic. We haven't done Bryonic yet. I think Bryonic could be pretty dope to have. Okay, we'll ditch. And then we won't return that to the hand, but we'll return that spell and trap to the hand. Boom. There's no point returning Toon Table of not Toon Table of Contents, but Toon Table to his hand, Toon World, because it doesn't. He just activated next turn, so who cares, right? Oh, Parasite! I forgot about that. So he's gonna drop. That's actually not too great though. That gives him a free synchro summon. Or not synchro summon, a free tune. So if he's got like Dark Magician Girl, that's a free one for him. This is annoying, and he has the. Yep, that's a pain. If he has tune rollback, I'm actually gonna be livid. He does not have tune rollback, which is pretty good. Does not have tune rollback. Okay, so econ. Okay, first order of business. I mean, we pretty much just win here. Primitive Butterfly can go bye-bye. We don't need to get rid of that econ. Or to get rid of Toon World. We can still beat her very easily. This is a pretty quick duel. Pretty nice and quick duel. We'll grab our... Yeah. He knows he lost. He lost. He knows he is down. Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I did not expect to rely on Underground Arachnid that much, but yeah, it's probably the most I've ever used Underground Arachnid, and it was pretty good. I like Underground Arachnid. It's not a bad card in an insect deck. It's obviously nothing crazy or meta, but in a pure insect deck like this, it's kind of fun. So I'm going to end things there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, hit that like button. If you enjoyed, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter down below in the description, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.